Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be doing my empties, but this time the category is makeup. So I've been wanting to film this video for so long. I honestly just never got to it. I did film like an empties video, and then I was like, a makeup empties is coming next, and then I just never got to it. I do have another empties video coming up though, because my regular empties is just piling up already. But yes, I do have a makeup edition empties video, and I'm very excited. If you enjoy this type of content and you've been finding yourself making your way back to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to join the family. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below. I would love to say hi. Right, let's get into it. I'm hoping that this video turns out to be good because I can't see anything like the viewfinder, so hopefully it turns out good. I feel like we should start off with mascaras because I do have quite a lot of them. Let's start off with minis. I do have the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. This is my second one. I did have a full size when she first launched it, and then I did go out and get a second one because I really do like her formula with this mascara. I do like how it makes my lashes look. It literally makes my lashes super long, super thick, voluminous. So I did go ahead and buy a mini because I do find that minis last me just as long as a full size when it comes to the 6-month expiration date. I don't even think I finished a mini within the 6-month time frame. It's just something to keep in mind. What's the point of buying a full-size mascara because you think it's worth it when you're throwing it in the trash in like 6 months anyways, you know? Next is the MAC Stack mascara. This one was a good one. I wouldn't say like it blew me away. I did see people use it and it kind of like made me really interested in trying it for myself. I didn't think I got the same results as some other people did, but it was an okay mascara. This was like a sample. It's the Man Eater. I think I've had this in the full size already, but I think I got this as like a bonus perk in a Sephora probably haul, or a Sephora order, not a haul, but you know what I mean. So that's like the brush, but yeah, it's okay. I do like it. It was alright. Next is the Rare Beauty. I've used this mascara so much in the time that I had it, and so I think even like towards the end of the 6 months it was starting to either get dried out or I was starting to use it up. I'm not sure. I did reach for it quite a bit. As you can tell, it's looking very dirty, so I really did enjoy this mascara and I can see myself repurchasing in the future. We will stick to full size, high-end, and then we will jump into drugstore. So I have quite a few high-end mascaras, and it's so funny because I literally just said I think I've had this in a full size. It's right here. So I already just kind of spoke on this. This is the Man Eater mascara in the full size, and if you kind of want it in comparison, like brush wise, like this is the brush. So the brush itself, I want to say, is the same size, if not, honestly, it looks like it's a little bit bigger in the mini than it is in the full size version. Like the bristles look longer and the actual applicator looks a little bit bigger. So yeah, so that's interesting, but there's a mini and a full size compared to each other. But yeah, it's a good, okay mascara. It's not something I'm going to run out and replace, but it was okay. Superhero, I love this mascara so much. The only thing is that if you use too much, it can get a bit clumpy on you, as well as the packaging can be messy. Like when you're putting it back in, mascara will like kind of clump around. So that's the only thing I don't like about this mascara. But as far as like my lashes, it just makes my lashes almost look like fake lashes, which is why I like it. So this is probably like my second or third one. I usually get it when Ulta has their sales, and get it like 50% off, I think. So it's a really nice mascara. This one is another favorite of mine. It's the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. This one I can also see myself repurchasing in the future. This was my second one and I really do like it. I actually love combining this one with the Superhero. I just love the effect of it. Again, the false lash look, but it's another good one and I love this one so much. This really didn't fluff my feathers at all. This is the Milk Makeup Couche Waterproof Mascara. I wear this a lot in the summertime because of it, of course, being waterproof, but it really didn't like wow me or anything. I didn't really reach for it a whole lot besides when I really needed a waterproof mascara, but it was not like one that I was like super excited to use, you know. This one was nice. I finally got to try the Roller Lash by Benefit. Again, it was a mascara that I picked up at Ulta during their little mascara sale, and so it's the Roller Lash. It's everyone's favorite. Elf did come out with like a rock and roll dupe version of this. I don't think I will actually buy the high-end version again, but it was a nice mascara. And then this one is from Patrick Ta. It is the 4 Eyes Major Volume Mascara. This one was okay too. It didn't really wow me. I really don't think that, you know, that, again, there are some high-end mascaras where I'm like, oh, I really like it and I would get it. But both the Monsieur Big and the It Cosmetic mascaras I get during the sale too, so I'm not really spending a lot of money on high-end mascaras. So I think if you do want to try high-end mascaras, just wait for it to be a sale, because I don't really think there's a reason to spend a lot of money on mascaras when there's such good ones at the drugstore. This one, I actually think I got this in a BoxyCharm box. I don't even think I bought this myself, and it was okay. If I would have bought this with my hard-earned money, I probably would have been very disappointed. It was okay for what it was, but it's nothing that like, it's nothing crazy. It didn't wow me like at all. Drugstore mascaras. I rebought the Sky High Maybelline mascara. I do think that I still like the Lash Sensational mascara better than this one. This is my second one. And the only reason I bought it again is because I wanted to try it with the primer that they came out with. And to be completely honest, if you want a primer, it was a nice one. It's a good one. I wouldn't say anything bad about it. I do like that it's black. I think NYX, I think they're, oh my god, I don't even remember what it's called. I don't remember what that one's called. It's like the pink packaging one. That one, they have a primer as well. It has good things in there for your lashes, and it's black as well. So I do like black primers if you're going to use a primer, because then you don't have to worry about coating all the white, you know, spots on your eyelashes. So the fact that it's black is nice. I wouldn't say, though, that it's like necessary. I think that I can get the same effect applying 2 coats of this than applying 1 coat of this and 1 coat of this. You know what I mean? So it's not something I would say you really need to go out and get. This is a nice mascara on its own. You know, I can't see myself getting it again in the future, but I think I do like this Lash Sensational one better. This one is from Morphe, and it was okay. It really didn't wow me. I thought it was going to be like a little bit better than what it was for what I saw on YouTube, but it really didn't wow me. It's the Make It Big Bold Black Mascara, again from Morphe, so it was okay. This one actually was a good mascara, but I wouldn't buy it again just because it is so painful when you like poke yourself in the eyes. I do like how it makes my lashes look. It is a bit weird, and you know, it took me a couple tries to figure it out, but once I figured it out, like, I got it to work, and it really made my lashes look nice. I wouldn't say it made me look like I had false lashes, but it did make my lashes look really nice. I just don't think I would buy it again because I don't like the brush. It just, if you poke your eye just slightly, it is so painful, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So those are all the mascaras that I very closely finished up, or at least used all the way through until I couldn't use them anymore. I don't use mascaras past like 6-7 months. Sometimes I will forget and use them past 6 months, but I usually try to record when I opened a mascara and when it needs to be thrown out, because eyeliners, mascaras, anything around your eyes, you really should go by the expiration date, because I did get pink eye, and I'm pretty sure it's because I was using expired mascara around my eyes, and so now I'm really strict with that. And so yeah, just make sure you're following that rule, at least when it comes to anything around your eyes. Next, we are going to talk about some eyebrow products. So I finished up quite a amount of eyebrow products. This one is, I think, the $1 billion. There's no more writing on it, but I think this is the $1 billion brow. So I did finish the brow pencil up completely. I have used this quite a few times. I got introduced to it through BoxyCharm, and then I would pick it up at like TJ Maxx and stuff. So it is a nice brow pencil. So that was done. This one is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I flew through this like so quickly. It's a good drugstore brow pencil. It is one that I can say I would buy again. And I do like how defined it was, because I don't like when brow pencils like make my brows look super thick right away, and I like them thin enough where I can make fake hair strokes. So I really do like this one. I can see myself buying it again. I will say though that like I flew through it. This one is from NYX. It is the micro brow pencil as well. And yeah, I finished it up. I do see that I have like a little teeny tiny like nib on it, a little teeny tiny, but pretty much gone. And yeah, this one was a good one too, so I recommend that one from the drugstore as well. This one is the Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. Totally finished this one up. I mean, brow pencils are so easy to finish up and use because it's something I literally use every single day no matter what, really, even if I'm not doing a whole lot of makeup. I would say probably out of like Billion Dollar Brow is not really a necessary one. Like if you come across it, yay. Drugstore though, I want to say probably my favorite. I don't know, they were all really good. I don't know if there's one that I would say did better than another. So yeah, I really do recommend all three of them. I can't really like, one didn't stand out more than the other. At least maybe I didn't pay attention enough to them, but they were all fine. So I would say whichever one's the cheapest. This brow pencil, I have a couple backups, so you will still see it in the future, but I don't think that they have it at Walmart anymore. At least the Walmart near me is completely sold out because they kept putting them on clearance. They got to a point where they were $1.06, and I was like, what? So I grabbed a whole bunch. I wish I would have grabbed more, and just bought them out with all the shades, but I grabbed two different shades. This one's in the shade 07. I think I grabbed 06 and 07 just because depending if my hair is lighter or darker. I think I grabbed two of each if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I love this brow pencil. It was such a great brow pencil from the drugstore. I think it was like just under $10 originally, and then like I said, the whole Oma Beauty by Sharon C went on sale on clearance, so I think they are moving out of Walmart. I don't even know if they're still for sale. I know Oma Beauty, like the high-end version, is still for sale, but I don't know about the drugstore version. So, but yeah, brow pencil's gone, but what I did like about it is you get a brow gel on the other side, and it's so teeny tiny. It's so like just perfect for traveling. It's such a nice brow pencil, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad that they don't have it anymore. So yeah, definitely grabbed a couple of these. And then some brow gels. So I did use up the Wow Brow. I don't know if I used it up or if it dried up, but I did use it almost every single day. And so it's either used up or dried up, but I used it to its end of life. So yeah, it is nice, but I think these do dry out pretty quickly. So just keep that in mind. And then this is, I almost finished it up, but it was starting to look gross, so I was like, I couldn't get myself to use it anymore. But this is the brow glue from NYX. I really do like this. I do prefer the clear version over the like colored tinted version. I think if you're going to be looking for something to actually add color to your brow, I would get the Thick It Stick It NYX brow gel versus the brow glue version. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it doesn't really do a whole lot as far as color payoff. It's not even like, it's like, why, right? And so I would say if I would repurchase it, I would just get the clear one. I do currently now have the tinted one. And yeah, so it was really, really nice. The Ardell brow glue is really blowing me away, and I've been reaching for that a lot lately. So while I have that one in my collection, I don't think I would repurchase this one, but again, it was a good one. This is actually the one that I recommend if you are looking for something that you don't need to use a brow pencil with, and that you just want to add some color and some thickness to your brows. This is super, super quick. It is the Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. I can 100% see myself getting this again in the future. But yeah, I use this. It's so crusty. Like there might be still like some in here, but it's starting to get so hard. When I was using this towards the end, I had to squeeze like it up and like get it that way. That's how like almost empty this is. So there's still a little bit in there, but it's starting to harden up and get gross. And this does have a 6-month expiration on it. So yeah, but this I pretty much did use up. I really do like it. I enjoyed it, and I can see myself 100% getting it again. This is an eyeliner that I finished up. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Liner. So I don't know if I used it up completely or it just dried out on me, but I was using it every single time I did my so yeah, so whenever I used lashes, I would use it just to make a very thin line, just to kind of help blend. And just on its own, it was a really nice mascara. It was a really nice liner to use to make a little wing and stuff. So it was nice, but it did dry out. So I don't know if I like actually used it up or if it just dried out, but it was like acting a bit dry. So it's all gone. Now for the more exciting things, because we all know that mascaras and brow products are very easy to just go through. So for primers, so I finished up 3 primers. 2 of them were minis and 1 of them was like more fuller size. So I finished up the Milani SPF BFF primer. This is such a good one, and I can 100% see myself repurchasing this again in the future. But it was really, really nice. I do like how it made my skin look before makeup. And yeah, it was really, really nice. So I can see myself 100% getting this again. I think Milani primers are just really, really good in general. So yes. And then I finished up the Ilia True Skin Radiant Primer Serum. I wouldn't say, like, this was a nice chance for me to test this out. And to be honest, it was like, it was okay. It wasn't like my favorite. I just really wanted to use it up. I'm trying to get rid of all my mini stuff. And then this one is the Hydrating Primer, Base Tape Hydrating Primer from Tarte. Again, it was okay. It didn't wow me, like, you know, it wasn't like anything where I needed to run out and buy the full size, but it was okay. I'm glad that I finished those products up. I did finish quite a few base products. So proud of myself, okay? So proud of myself. So one of the products that I finished up, I'm sure you guys were tired of. If you guys watch my videos, especially in the past, you guys were probably so tired of me talking about this. This is the QMS Medi Cosmetics Active Glow Tinted Day Cream. I love this so much, and I finished it up completely. It was just one of those products that you can just pump into your hand like a moisturizer, put it on, it gave you a glow, it gave you some tint, and it didn't give you any coverage. It just kind of like more for me like evened out my skin tone, covered up some redness, and just made my face match my body, because my face is usually way more pale than the rest of my body because of me always like washing my face, exfoliating, things like that. So, and of course putting sunblock on my face. When I go to the beach and stuff, I will put, of course, sunblock all over. But if I'm just out and about, I do neglect my body, you know, sadly, like in the summertime. Like if I'm like, oh, I need to go to the grocery store, I don't think about putting sunblock all over my body because I'm like exposed, just to go like in the car and then from the car to the grocery store. I only really put sunblock on if I'm like at the amusement park, at the pool, at the beach. So yeah, but my face, sunblock every single day. So yeah, I wish this had SPF in it. It didn't, but I loved it so much. It's so expensive though. I got it in a BoxyCharm and it's so good. Okay, so good. Another product that I finished is the True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum from L'Oreal. I love this product so much. As you can see, it is completely empty. I'll show you the bottom. I had to scrape this out, okay? Scraped it out. I do have one already repurchased, so I did go ahead and buy it. The moment it was getting really low, I went out and bought a different shade. This one is the shade 4-5. I did get the shade, I think it's 3-4, I guess. I don't know, but it's still shade lighter than this one. This one's medium. I think the one I got was light medium, but just so I can wear that one like more in the winter time. This was like my summer shade. I did pull it off in the winter, but you can tell the difference. So I did want to get a shade a bit lighter, so but I finished it up. I didn't care. I put like a little eyeshadow brush in and just scraped it out. I love this stuff so much. It's still my favorite drugstore like base product, and I don't think I will ever not have this in my collection. So I love it so much. A foundation that I finished is the Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. Like I will show you up close. It is used and abused. This one was in the shade Warm Nude. If I would ever get this again, I would have to get it in a different shade. It was a teeny tad little too dark for me. especially in the winter time. But again, I just made it work because I wanted to use it up. It was getting to be old. By the time I finished this up, it was definitely expired, but I was like, I'm going to finish you, okay? So yeah, it's gone. There's still a teeny tiny bit of product left, I think, like on the sides, but to be honest, it's not pumping out anymore, and I couldn't get it to open up, so to like scrape out the rest, so it's gone. Do not get mad at me, guys. I know this might be like a little bit of a cheat. This product is not completely empty. It is almost going to be empty though. It's literally like barely anything in there, so I thought I'd just put it in this video because after maybe 2 or 3 more days, it's gonna be gone. When I like squeeze it into my hand, I'm getting air and I really have to like shake it and like get it squeezed out. So this is pretty much empty. I just have a couple more uses that I will definitely use up before throwing it away. But it is the Easy Drops Blurring Skin Tint from Fenty Beauty. I know she came out with like a stick version. I don't know if I really want to get that. I think if I repurchase, which I know I will eventually repurchase, I will probably just get this again. I do like it because it's so quick and easy. I just literally squeeze it into my fingers and just put it on and dab it, and it's just perfect. Okay, I get my coverage, I get even skin tone, and it like sets on its own where I don't need to like set it if I don't want to. Like I'm, you know, like if I'm gonna have to set it, I might as well just use some foundation, you know. So that's why I love this as well, because I don't have to set it if I don't want to, and it lasts very long. So I love this. It's almost finished. I'm gonna be sad, but I'm happy that I used it up. I didn't realize how often I was gonna reach for this. Like when I bought it, I was just interested in it, and ended up being such a true favorite of mine. So concealers. I finished the Magic Lumi highlighter concealer, whatever. It's kind of like the e.l.f. one that comes in the same packaging. There's light coverage. It just kind of gives you some brightness, but yeah, as you can see, it's all used up. I don't think I would buy it again, but it was okay if you're looking for some like brightness and highlighting. It definitely made your under eyes look a little loomy. So if you're into that, it's nice. It's not something that I'm looking for in my makeup routine right now, so I don't think I will repurchase it. This, however, I will repurchase. I was at the store the other day at CVS actually, and I was about to repurchase it, but I was like, no. Let me use up some more concealers before repurchasing, because when I had this bad boy in my collection, I wasn't reaching for anything else, and I'm like, I need to use other concealers. There are other concealers in my collection that I do like, I do enjoy, so let me give it some love before repurchasing this bad boy. But I used this up completely. It is totally empty. I will say that it's very messy because of the sponge, and so when you put your cap back on, so very messy. But again, this is a concealer that I can put on. It will cover, it will brighten, but I don't need to set it if I don't want to, and I get very, very, very minimal creasing. I might get one little line, I dab it out, and I'm good for the rest of the day. So I love this concealer. It's just a great everyday concealer. I finished another powder. This is the Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder from Ciate London, and yeah, I finished it up completely. This took me forever, and it probably was because I was just getting tired of it and I was like over it, and I'm like, I just need to finish you. Like in the beginning, I loved it. It is a nice setting powder, but when you are in like a panning, emptying stage and you're really trying to just focus on using it up, it's just like, I need a break. Okay, I need a break from you. So I'm so happy that I finished it up. I did have to take out like the shifter so I can like really get in there and use every little bit of powder, but it's all gone. Hallelujah. I also finished up, I don't know if you want to count this as makeup or skincare, but this is a lip mask. It is the Milani Rose Butter Lip Mask. So this is all gone. This was really nice. I would say that if I needed another lip mask, I would consider repurchasing, you know, this one or a different like smell or flavor or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was really nice. I did enjoy it. These two products, very similar to the Fenty, where I'm going to include them, but they do have a little bit of uses left that I will make sure I use up before discarding. This is the Poreless Putty Primer. Some might already consider this empty. I will definitely keep scraping the sides, but as you can see, it is pretty much empty. and I'm very excited. I do have quite a few other putty primers. I have the matte one, I have the acne one, like the green one, and then I think I have the cookies and cream one. So they're probably very close to being expired, if not expired already, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, so this one finally am finishing up. This is my original one though, but it smells fine. Soon, I'm excited to finally finish it up. This still has quite some product left in it, but I'm thinking that probably if I focus on it for the next week or two, I'm going to completely use it up. So if you want to count it in this video, you can. If not, I will probably put it in my next makeup empties video just to confirm that I did use it up and that it is all gone. Honestly, if you want me to put any of these products in my next empties video just to confirm it's all gone, I can 100% do that. But this is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. I really do like this powder. Packaging is pretty cheap and it kind of broke. But yeah, you can see I have a big pan right there, which is very satisfying. Even if you don't want to count it as an empty, because it's obviously not empty, at least, you know, look at the panning. Isn't that so satisfying? So what I do is I will take a loose powder, set my under eyes, and then I will take a puff and then just kind of go over that, and it just gives me more of a brighter, blurred look, and I absolutely love it for that. So, and then last but not least, I have two setting sprays that I finished. This is the Mavin Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray, all gone. Woohoo, you probably saw this in a lot of my makeup videos. All gone. And then this is not the, this isn't the Revolution setting spray. This was actually the e.l.f. Stay All Day setting spray, like the green packaging one. The sprayer, the nozzle just kept getting like stuck and nothing was coming out. I tried to run it under hot water. It still wasn't working. So I just poured it into this bottle. So again, it's the e.l.f. Stay All Day, I think. It's supposed to be like a, I think, Urban Decay all-nighter like dupe. But yeah, that was the one that was in here, and I just poured it in and used it in a different container. So, whoop. So all gone. All right, guys, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. I do plan on filming another video very shortly. I think next is going to be a small TJ Maxx like shop with me haul type of video. I do want to go there. I haven't been there in a bit, so I want to see what they have, what we pick up. But yeah, I think that will be the next video, and then I will probably do another empties video of like just skincare, body products, things like that, perfumes, stuff that I finished up again, because it's getting full. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do it. I would love for you to join the family. Until next time, bye.